はい、ということでスターバックスに来ております。 This is Tarin from England. So how long have you been in Japan so far again?
5 months.
5 months.
I arrived in December.
How do you like Japan so far?
So far, so good.
So far so good?
In my opinion, I can do more here than I could in England.
Like what?
Eat out,
Eat out?
Go to restaurants.
This thing I'm gonna set a mic.
Ooh.
Eat out. But you can
Yeah.
eat out in England as well, right?
You can, but it's like you treat yourself to eating at a restaurant in England because prices are so expensive
Yeah,
now.
true.
Whereas in Japan, it's like, oh, I fancy this meal. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's not. You don't have to treat yourself.
You were living in Newcastle, right?
Yeah.
It is still like expensive there.
It's cheaper than London, but it's still prices are increasing or were increasing when I was there. Like I think Japan has a very big cafe culture, like little small cafes, and like ones with like really nice aesthetics and stuff. So I enjoy finding new
Cafe.
cafes. It's like a little adventure each time.
I see. How about food? Which Japanese food do you like best?
I mean, my favorite Japanese food is sushi. I could eat sushi all day, every day, and not get tired of it. And which is great because
which kind of like fish do you like best? Like most?
the ebi,
Ebi.
the prawn sushi.
Prawn sushi.
I always order that first
Sushi.
when I go to a
Sushiro.
sushi restaurant. Yeah, sushiro or kura sushi or hama sushi.
Like which Japanese chain restaurant do you like most?
It's a hard choice.
Apart from Sushiro and Kurazushi.
Okay.
I know you like sushi now, so.
Then I'd probably go Gasto.
Gasto.
Yeah,
It's quite
cheap.
local.
They have like lots of different options like pasta, pizza, burgers, and if you go to the one in Kyoto, they have, at least when I was here for study abroad, they had Dr. Pepper, and it was the only place that me and my friends could find Dr. Pepper in Japan, so we always went there. I also like sukiya.
So do I.
Sukiya has my heart.
It's hard. Like which like kind of like bowl, like beef bowl do you like?
I normally get the one with just like kimchi.
Kimchi
Yeah.
or meat cheese.
Oh.
3種のチーズ牛丼 is best. That's the like one of the like things that I was missing when I was in London. Like
Kimchi gyudon is my go-to order.
I like your accent, by the way.
It's
It's proper British accent, isn't it?
I don't know. I think my accent's weak compared to like from other people from Newcastle. My accent's not that strong. If I'm with friends, like if I'm with people that also are from Newcastle, it's almost like I bounce off them and my accent gets stronger.
Okay. But if you talk to me like or like no native speaker or something,
Yeah, I like dial it down, I think.
I can understand you because when I'm speaking Japanese to I don't know like foreign friends or something, I try to speak like normal Japanese, not like Kansai Ben or something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no one understand me.
Yeah, or like even like in England, we have like a big sarcastic culture, I would say.
Okay.
So like when I speak to my friends in Japan, I'm not sarcastic at all. If they're not used to it, then they might get offended by something.
Yeah.
Whereas in
It might
England,
be.
like if you're walking with a friend and they're behind you and like they like catch your heel with the shoe, and they're like, "Oh, sorry," it's like, "Oh, you will be." Like you say, but like if you say it to someone like from here, they'll be like, "What the fuck?" Like
Will be.
so, I have to like I think it, but I don't say it.
It's funny though.
You will be.
Yeah, my colleague said that to me. It's like what?
Yeah.
No,
It's
I
like-
was not offended by that though.
Yeah. It's never serious, but it's just like an automatic response.
So do you guys like sarcasm, right? To make jokes or something. Does it cause like fights?
I think
Like
it
if you say something too sarcastic, then someone get offended by that and start fight or something.
I mean, if you do it with someone that's maybe not your friend, then yeah, maybe it could cause a fight. But
yeah?
like if you do it between friends, then everyone kind of knows the humor or like the inside jokes, or like you know what the limit is of what you can talk about.
Okay.
So at least with me, I've never experienced
If you get over the line, then people get offended by that.
Yeah, but I've never experienced it, to be honest.
So if you like want to be like sarcastic or something, you have to become friends first.
Yeah, or just like read the room, like know when to be sarcastic and when not to be sarcastic. Like not everyone has a sense of humor. Not everyone can like take it as a joke. Like some people can take it really seriously.
You know, in Japan, like in Kansai, like West Japan, we kind of have like similar sense of humor. I mean, you know, like Japanese comedy has like boke and tsukomi. So like boke is like say something stupid, like say something like not abnormal, and tsukomi like to correct it.
Oh, okay.
People in West Japan try to be like boke. Expect someone to tsukomi to them, but if you do that in Tokyo or Kanto, like East Japan, no one like corrects you.
Okay.
For example, like so it's hot, right? So it is not funny. It's just for example, you drink it. Even if it's hot, I say like, oh, it's cold, right?
Okay.
And then you say like, no, it's hot, something like that.
Oh.
It's not funny at all. I know that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not that boring person, but yeah, a lot of my friends from here, they moved to Tokyo. They struggle with that difference between like sense of humor in West Japan and East Japan.
I think probably the equivalent in England. Like I think generally people don't correct anyone. It's like context. Like we know what you meant to say, so we just accept it.
Oh, okay. There's one useful word to correct someone. It's like nandeyanen. Nandeyanen means like no way, or like something like that. Yeah, one of my friends used to go to Newcastle University.
Oh really?
Shaq.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking to my audiences.
Wait,
what?
Shaq went to Newcastle?
No, sorry. York University.
Yeah.
Right? University. She's his classmate or something.
Yeah.
Like friends from that university. Yeah, and then when she came to London, we hung out. Then we became friends, and she came to Japan to being a teacher.
For now.
No. But you're gonna stay like here at least for 3 years, right?
My visa's for 3 years, yeah.
So you wanna stay in Japan like permanently, or just like spend time like 5 or 6 years and then?
As long as possible, really. I know I don't want to live in England again.
If you like visa allow you to stay here like permanently, then you do that?
Probably.
Wow. What made you like want to stay in Japan, like not in the UK?
So like when I did the year study abroad, it was only a year, but I got a decent idea of what it would be like to live here roughly. And I mean, mostly it's just the cost of living. The cost of living in England is just, it's getting more and more expensive. Whereas in Japan, like I can have a more comfortable life living here than I would if I was in England. So if I was in England right now and I had a full-time job and I was paying maybe similar rent for the apartment that I'm in now, and utilities like gas, electric and everything, they are so expensive.
Oh yeah. It's going up like every year, right?
Yeah, England's like ridiculous, but in Japan the prices have increased, but it's still, I'm paying a lot less here than I would if I was in England, so I've got more disposable income, so I can have more fun.
Let's say if you were super rich, which country would you choose?
If I was super rich,
like you don't need to like worry about like money.
I'd probably try and live like in loads of other different countries, like just try everyone. Like I'd probably try Australia, Korea. I'd probably try Taiwan as well because I've got a friend who lives there.
If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumb up, no thumb down, thumb up. Okay, so thanks for watching my video. See you guys.
as fog 24/7. I love the people, this is the city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. Oh, you most my best moments in life.